Hello YouTube, welcome back to Nexus Night at Home. You've caught me at a low point. I am here with this Lux combo deck by Relivia that is from the top 8 of Hartford. And I have been putting off playing this deck because I was so sure that Echo would be banned that it wouldn't be important to learn it. But now that Echo has not gotten banned, it seems like this deck is going to be here for the next season, and we're going to have to understand it. We're going to have to either, play this deck or learn how to play against it. So here I am with Relivia's deck. So what does this deck do? If you don't know, this is a deck that completely avoids playing the game of Riftbound, and all it does is draw cards, draw cards, draw cards until the deck is empty. And then at that point, you have an infinite loop with Echo and Sacrifice, along with Forge of the Future. So Echo and Sacrifice lets you untap all your runes, get a bunch of extra energy. And then Forge of the Future lets you recycle some cards, including Sacrifice and Shadow's Call, and another Forge of the Future is the starting loop. And then if you play Forge of the Future, Sacrifice, Shadow's Call, and Echo, that costs 10. And then that returns you back to the same state with Echo having untapped 11 or 12 of your runes. And therefore, you profit. You get infinite energy. And then once you have infinite energy, you can start doing things like looping the sprite bursts, create infinite sprites. And meanwhile, you have infinite recruits in your base from Forge of the Future. And yeah, eventually you win somehow. You just put infinity sprites on both battlefields, infinity recruits in your base, and you tell your opponent, good luck. So that's where we're at. There's also, in the sideboard, there's Fiora, Worthy, and Renata Glask, along with Rally the Troops, that also allows you to score infinite points. But generally speaking, infinity sprites and recruits is going to be enough. You don't actually need to score infinite points. And if they have something like Vex, you can get a Ruination in the mix. Because you can also get infinite power by using Retreat as part of the loop to channel an extra rune every time. You can use it on the recruits you generated from Forge of the Future. And so yeah, you have plenty of extra power and energy. You play Ruination, you get rid of their Vex, and then you do your loop all over again, get infinity sprites, get infinity recruits. Yeah, and then this build has Time Warp, which is not going to be part of a loop, but that can help you generate a little extra energy to get going. If you have especially 3 Seal of Insights in play, then it can like ramp you up a rune and a couple of energies. And you can also, if you need to win before your opponent's next turn for some reason, if you have all your Time Warps available, you can go 2, 4, 6, 8 in your combo. Or if it's Aspirin's Climb, you score maybe 1 point with a Soaring Scout early in the game. And then you can, when you combo off, score 2, and then Time Warp 3 times. Gives you 9 points by the end of it. But yeah, I haven't played with the Time Warp version, but I think mostly they're just to help you get going a little bit. But anyways, yeah, this deck is crazy. It's nothing like a normal Riftbound deck. It's not engaging in combat at all. I don't know the best lines with it or anything. I'm going to be kind of learning along with you guys. So hopefully I can not embarrass myself. But yeah, I guess we'll find out together. All right, match 1 with Lux here, and I already got Ezreal, which has got to be a great matchup. Anybody who can't score points fast is going to have a hard time against Lux. All right, let's see if we can figure out what to do. Probably don't need these cards. This Sumpwarp's map is going to be a little mopey. Well, Shadow's Call is a pretty good draw. So I definitely want to do this. Start getting some paper tree value. So the options here are either pay 4 for downstage dramatics, or I could play Shadow's Call and potentially waste 2 energy, or I could just play Lux. And if I play Lux, both my units could die somehow, which would be annoying, but probably only the Lux will die. I'm really reluctant to waste the energy with Shadow's Call. I could draw something worth playing. Could also cycle the downstage dramatics for just 2 if that happens. I'll try playing Lux. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so just Lux dies. That's okay. We're just wasting some time. My opponent isn't scoring points. That's all I really need to win, I think. Okay, so now I need to draw some cards. Let's do so if I this call, it's gonna maybe stop me from holding the paper tree again. Something I would kind of like to do, but having no units in play is probably kind of nice too, so maybe it's just fine. And again, I'm not really in a hurry, so Shadow's Call, draw 2. This is temporary now. And I think I just do this to use my energy. Okay. Bewitching Spirit, sure. So I think maybe they're going to score 2 next turn. So the Sumpworks map is kind of okay. Because I might be able to use it to draw 2. I think I'll just pitch one of the Stupefies. I don't want to pitch the Promising Future because I'm not totally sure what I'm supposed to use it for, and I feel like it might come up. So I don't want to like not have it if I need it. All right, what happened? They Pack of Wonders, the Bewitching Spirit. So they're not going to score 2. That's kind of annoying. But I mean, I guess it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Downstage Dramatics again. right, so could develop one of the echoes, but I don't think I should do that. I think I'll just cycle this Stupefy now. And then, okay, now I have a Forge. I could play the Forge. That'll save me 2 mana at some point, but it'll put a Recruit in play, which my opponent can use to target things with and trigger their Ezreal. So I think I should just hold it. And then I think I'm going to just discard the Sumpworks maps to their Bewitching Spirit. Oh, I forgot to, I should have just played Sumpworks map when they attacked, actually. That was stupid. Okay, so Seal of Insight and Progress Day. Draw 5. And then I could just do it again. That seems all right. Surely I can win next turn, but I'm also not in a hurry still. I don't know why my opponent's turn isn't starting. I think they have some kind of setting on. All right, so Paper Tree. So one of my opponent's runes is tapped. So the Paper Tree forces you to channel a rune Exhausted before your normal channel. So if it gets your last rune, then too bad. You just don't get to channel it untapped. All right, Sprite Fountain. They're finally going to score some points. Okay. Okay. Let's just start with Echo Sacrifice and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sacrifice. To deck bottom. Float. Float 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then float 1 more plus a power. So I'm going to use this as floating energy, and this is floating power. Then I draw 2 from sacrifice. All right, so now I don't have another sacrifice right now. So I guess I will play a progress day. Okay, so I draw 5. There's my other sacrifices, so now I can just do Echo Sacrifice again. I guess I should play this seal. Yeah, and then I'll go Echo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then sacrifice Echo to deck bottom. Floating 6. And then float a power and an energy. There's another Echo. So my bottom 2 cards are Echo. And then don't know what else they are, but probably doesn't matter. So floating 2 now. Let's Shadows call the Echo, I guess. Oh, my opponent seems to be declaring defeat. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna do the loop that I described at the beginning, get infinite stuff. They're just totally dead. They have no counterplay. G2. Oh, this thing. This thing. Okay, sorry. They want to understand it. Okay, so. Okay, so let's see if I can explain it. So, Forge of the Future, Shadows Call, Echo, and Sacrifice. So I can loop these 4 cards. and each time it costs 10 energy and generates 12 energy. So I get infinite energy. Then I can stop looping echo and start looping sprite burst and make infinite sprites and infinite recruits from the forges. So I put infinite sprites on both battlefields and infinite recruits in my base and say go. Oh, okay. I don't know what that eliminated thing is, but that's cool. All right, so you go first. We start with same decks. Okay, they are Ezreal. I'm pretty sure I want Ashe. I don't think I need the point scoring stuff. Should keep in Ruination because they might have Vex. I don't really need Rally the Troops. Sunpork's map is also pretty bad, but probably better than I made it look in that game. Maybe it's worse than Rally the Troops, but seems like it should be easy enough to get at least one card out of it. Garbage Grabber seems like an extra thing in case they kill my forge somehow, which doesn't really seem possible, but maybe I should put it in just in case. Seems like kind of impossible to lose this matchup. Yeah, I'll cut the Rally of the Troops. I don't need these. Do I want Card Sharp? Not really. I don't know. All right, so I'm going second. I believe that means I want yeah, I want Aspirant's Climb because I want Forgotten Monument when I'm going first because it's easier for them to score 2 points if they're going second than it is for them to score 2 points if they're going first. That's my logic. Okay, I have Echo Sacrifice. I think I just get rid of these two, try to find some cards that draw cards a little bit more effectively. Okay, I got nothing to do. I could cycle Downstage Dramatics. Doesn't seem like I should be in a hurry to do that, though. Okay. I think I'll just discard Time Warp. I can get that back later if I need it. There's a Soaring Scout. So now I could either play Lux or I could play Soaring Scout plus Shadow's Call. I think all my cards are kind of good, so I don't really want to discard them. So I'm going to go Soaring Scout and then Shadow's Call so that I have a little bit more fodder in my hand. And then could just discard the Seal, or I could discard Garbage Grabber. These are both kind of not very useful right now. So I might have to discard 2 cards actually. This can help me keep my hand size a bit higher, but recycling 3 from my trash is pretty counterproductive because I need my deck to be empty. So yeah, I'm just going to discard this seal right now. Okay, and they are going to start scoring points. And they're not reusing the spirit, so they've kind of given up on attacking my hand, I guess. All right, so I could start using Garbage Grabber, but I don't feel great about it because it's going to increase my deck size, and I would like to get my deck to be empty. So I could play Lux, but probably it'll die. Or I could play Downstage Dramatics. I think I just play this. Let's see what we draw. A bunch of useless crap. So I think my hand is bad enough that I should get the Garbage Grabber going. Because I need to select multiple cards. Recycle Downstage Dramatics, Seal of Insight, and Shadow's Call. 2 deck, random order to bottom. I need to find a progress day or something. There's the Vex. All right, so God, I can't really do much. I could cycle this Sprite Burst. I could play Echo Sacrifice. I could use the Garbage Grabber. Not a great situation. I mean, I'm not dying that fast, so that's nice at least. So they are going to start scoring 2 a turn pretty soon. So the problem with doing Echo Sacrifice right now is I just don't have anything good to do with all that energy it generates. So I don't really want to waste it. I think I will just use the Garbage Grabber. I don't, like, maybe I'm kind of ruining the setup here by doing this, but I feel like I need to draw something useful. Okay, let's stupefy this. There we go. All right. So now seal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Progress day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now we're off to the races. I think I can probably stop using Garbage Grabber now, and I can just play this Soaring Scout. Pass. Now I have all kinds of things to do with the extra energy. Your go. Yep. So I think probably this scout is going to kind of sit here for a while, and then I can use it to get an extra rune at some moment. Oh, maybe I need to not have it in play so that I can't target it twice. All right. I guess the scout can threaten to kill the Bewitching Spirit here. It's kind of funny. But they're probably going to bounce the Bewitching Spirit anyways. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to discard this other Soaring Scout. I really don't need that one. All right, I could just Ruination. That's kind of sick. Uh, it seems like that would slow my opponent down by a lot. Get rid of their Fizz, get rid of their Vex. Um, yeah, I mean, or I could just start doing some Echo shit. Um, and then maybe I even end up Ruinationing later. Seems like I might as well. I'm going to get full value from Echo right now, so might as well see where that leads first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Echo. Sacrifice. Your deck bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Untap everything. Nope. Then float power and energy from that. Draw 2 from sacrifice. All right, so I have 17 energy available. If I time warp, I'm going to end up going down a lot on runes, so that's not really that pleasant. I think I just progress day and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of wish I had that Soaring Scout now, because I want to go like Ruination, Soaring Scout, or maybe even the other way around, but I don't have it anymore. I'm gonna have to discard 3 cards next turn, potentially. I don't know. I think I just ripped this. It seems like it'll slow them down enough. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. Draw from Lux. There's a Sumpwork map. And then I think I play this Forge. I do kind of want a unit in play to use my status call on. I need some more seals in play before I can really play these time warps. Oh, I guess I can double score with Spritefound still. Maybe I made a mistake. I forgot they had this. I should have just kept drawing cards, ignore these Vexes and Fizzes. Let's discard. I guess one of the Time Warps can probably go. Does not seem easy to use that. Okay, so they are threatening to hold both sides. That means Sumpworks map would draw 2. I'm gonna shadow call my recruit first. There's another seal. I could kill the Fizz by stupefying it. I could find my third stupefy, which is in my graveyard, so I guess I can't find it. Then I could kill both of their real units, but they still have the Sprite Fountain anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, mostly what I need is an Echo. I think I've only used one. The other two are there to be found somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Progress day using the seal. There's Echo. There's 2 Echoes. Okay, so next turn I have all the energy I could possibly imagine. All right, let's kill the Bewitching Spirit. And then I'm gonna go trade it. Nope. Did my opponent leave? Okay. Okay, they are there. Okay, so they understand what happened, and then I'm going to play my Sumpworks map. So they hold, I get a point, or I get a card rather. It's good for them to not score this side, I think, because of my Sumpworks map. Okay, they must have another Sprite Fountain if they discarded that. So I think all the rest of the cards in my deck, I know what they are because of the garbage grabber. Yeah, these two are the ones I mulliganed. I think Echo is at the bottom still. But I should be able to win on my turn. Okay, GG. Yeah, my opponent's deck just cannot kill me fast enough, and there's no way to stop this combo basically in the entire game, so the only way to interact with it is scoring fast enough. And they just can't do that because their deck is built to play slower, longer games, and they just don't have the interaction they need, which again hasn't really been printed in the game. So yeah, this is a really, really good matchup, and if you are facing this Ezreal deck and losing to it a lot, this Lux deck is a great way to react to that. So there you have it. That's match one. I'll see you for match two. I want to tell you about Breach the Bay 2, a Riftbound Team Trios event hosted by Merlion Games in San Mateo, California. The event is happening August 22nd and 23rd, and it's got $15,000 guaranteed in the prize pool. To participate, you and two friends will have to bring 3 decks that span all 6 domains. You'll need to use 9 unique battlefields among the 3 decks. You'll be paired against an opposing team, and all 3 of you will play matches at the same time. The team that wins 2 of the 3 matches will win the round. During the match, you'll be able to communicate with your teammates, so it'll be a collaborative experience. Building a full lineup is a little tricky, and that's why there's this awesome team builder utility on the Breach the Bay website. If I know I want to be playing Rengar in the event, I just click on Rengar, and now I can see all the possible partners that I can play with. Let's say I have a friend who plays Diana. Now I can see we need a green-yellow deck to go with it. And luckily we've got a friend who plays Azir. Boom, that's a lineup. Riftbound isn't the only thing going on that weekend. There's also a big Magic event, CEDH tournament. There's also many side events and a whole bunch of prizes. 25K guaranteed for the Magic event, 15K for the Riftbound event, 3K, 3K, 1K, 1K. Look at all this money you can win. There will be vendors at the event for you to get all the cards you need and sell all the ones you don't. And there will be a huge collection of talented artists at the event as well. Look at all this beautiful art. You can get cards signed. You can buy prints. And then look, we've got some community artists as well. And more to be announced at some point soon. Thanks to Merlion Games for sponsoring this content, and now back to the video. Okay, we're here for match 2 with Lux, and this is very much the opposite situation of the previous matchup. My opponent is a very point-scoring focused deck, and this is just going to be a race. We'll see if they can kill me. Okay, I think the Sumpworks maps are probably good. Maybe I should keep 1 downstage dramatics. And then use it with the Lux. I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have for all this stuff. I'm going second. Maybe I mulligan both of these actually to try to find something worth doing on turn 1. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I guess I can play this. Good play by my opponent to accelerate and start scoring 2, yeah, like now they're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8. It's going to be pretty tough for me to win in time. I guess I'll play the Lux. Doesn't seem like a great situation. We do get the paper tree. Uh, None of this stuff does anything. Okay, so I have to just win right now. I have 12 runes, or 12 mana, not 12 runes. That's an important distinction. It seems like all I can really do is progress day and hope to draw Echo. The Sunparks map died. So let's go seal, seal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Progress day. There is Echo. Oh, sorry. That's fine. All right, so now I can go Echo Sacrifice. That'll get me. Well, I need to I need to suicide the Soaring Scout first. And then I go Echo Sacrifice. I get 9 energy from that. Maybe I can draw Ruination. Let's try this. I drew another Echo. So I guess we keep going. I don't really see how this ever ends in victory, but might as well keep going. So 3 floating. There's a Time Warp, so I can play that, but what does it do for me? Seems like I'm more in the market for a Ruination. By Time Warp, I'm going to just be at 8 runes next turn and kind of in a similar spot, but with no echoes, no sacrifices. So I could Promising Future. And hit Ruination off that, potentially. It seems like that might get me there. I mean, if I Time Warp first, I'll see a couple of extra cards. I can play the Soaring Scout as well if I do that. Okay, stupefy this. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh shit, I miscounted my runes. The stupefy wasted hold on. So now, yeah, now I only have 11. So I messed up. I thought I had enough to play Stupefy plus Time Warp and Soaring Scout, but I do not. So now, I mean, I could just still Time Warp anyways. Or I could just rip the Promising Future. I think I would rather just do Promising Future and pray. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to play this Time Warp. So they play Back Off. I play Time Warp. These all go to the bottom. So I have to pay 1, 2, 3, 4. So floating 4. So draw from Lux with Promising Future. There's the Ruination. 1 card too deep. And I will be able to play it next turn. So let's. Wait, you don't draw. Oh. So this is removed. And then I drew Shadow's Call off the Lux from the Time Warp. So, I mean, I probably. I guess let's score here and play Soaring Scout because I'm really going to need some runes. Oh, I have 4 mana floating, actually. I forgot about that. So let me use my 2 Shadows Call my bird. Draw 2. Oh, sorry. Okay, Defy. It's a little annoying for sure. And then, yeah, I guess I just play the other bird. Okay, now I do my next turn. So this dies. I get a rune. I hold to 2. I get 2 runes. I draw a card. And now I can Ruination. Seems like I'm going to have to do that and then just hope they don't have a Rise or guards. Okay, draw from Lux. Pass. All right, they were just too fast for me that time. Let's see if we can do better in the sideboard game. So some Wages of Pain could slow them down a bit. That seems like it might be worth having. Turn to Dust. I don't think I really care about killing their gear, so I don't really want that. I could cut Rally the Troops. Doesn't seem like it does much. All right, so what did I say? I want Forgotten Monument going first because it's easier for them to score 2 on their second turn. Okay, Seat of Power. All right, I have the Wages of Pain. I have the Sumpworks map. I probably don't want these 2. They seem kind of bad. All right, well, I guess I'm going to play the Forge. Not super useful, but maybe it'll be a target for Shadow's Call. All right, so now I want to hold up the Wages of Pain, I think. Because this might be my only chance to stop them from scoring a point with it. Oh god, it didn't even work. Oh, it might work. Thought they were gonna put the eye on this guy. You can't even score. Oh my god, hold on, hold your horses. I'm still gonna use this, even though you don't score a point. Okay. So I get a gold. You got to use discipline. All right, so now all right, what are we doing? Sumpworks map will draw me 2, and then now I play Lux, I guess. All right, we've got 8 runes, and a gold, and a Lux. I have a seal in my hand. I have an echo. My opponent's only at 2 points, so I have this turn, then they go to 4, then I have my next turn, then they go to 6, then I have another turn. So this turn and 2 more in order to figure out something here. It seems like Progress Day is the thing to do right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Progress Day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And okay, now I can play 2 birds. That'll get me up to 10 or 12 runes next turn, which is pretty nice. Go. All right, Shadow's Call. So if it's convenient, it would be kind of cool to conquer both sides and draw a card. Could potentially do that by drawing Sprite Burst or playing Sprite Burst. But I don't know. It seems like I should just, well, Shadow's Call is likely to get defied, I guess. I don't know. Let's start with Shadow's Call. Excuse me. Yeah. All right, so 10 more energy. Excuse me. I don't really want to do Echo Sacrifice right now. Because I can probably do better with it next turn. So let's just play Sprite Burst. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 2 sprites. Draw a card. And there's Progress Day, which I cannot cast right now. It's a little unfortunate. All right, so I guess then I will stupefy this thing. Draw. Shadow's Call's not bad. All right, I think I stupefy this again. So that it trades. This one is fine. Yeah, and then they have Hidden Blade, which is what I expected. And then I will go here with the other sprite. Draw a card. And Sumpworks Map. If I want to draw cards with that, it has to be now. So I probably just pass then and play Slumpworks map when they start scoring. I could put the birds in to die, but I'm already going to go up to 12 runes, so I'd rather just wait, use the birds to get extra power on my combo turn. All right, so now or never. Or I guess I can use a time warp at some point here. Just going to start with Echo Sacrifice. So floating. Six, untap everything. Then tap one, recycle. 7 and power. Channel a rune. Draw 2 cards. I drew another Echo. I do have another Sacrifice as well, so that's pretty good. All right, let's get this Seal in play. Use the floating power. Then I guess let's just keep drawing cards. So let's put this down to 2, play Echo. And then I'm going to use Lux to Shadow's Call the Echo. Okay, they have a Defy. Let's Shadow's Call again. All right, so then I will sacrifice again. Float 10. Untap. Then float 1. 11 and 1. Draw 2. There's another Echo. There's another Time Warp. Don't have a sacrifice, so there's 12 cards left in my deck. I have 22 energy and 1 power floating. So I could go like play Time Warp, crash one of the birds in, and then I would have 10 runes. I could go into my next turn. So that would use the Time Warp for an extra 2 energy. I mean, if I play both of these progress days, I'm definitely going to find Echo Sacrifice. So yeah, I think I just play progress day. So this is now 5. This is 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's just do that again for another progress day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'll just do this. And then I will play another seal. And then do this again. So my last 2 cards are Echo. So let's just... Where's Echo? Play Echo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then play Sacrifice. Boom. Draw 2. Floating 5 and a power. Untap everything. Except 1. I guess this is more accurate. All right, so then I have an infinite loop now. I will use Forge, Shadows, Call, Sacrifice, and Echo to draw. Okay. All right, so yeah, I guess nothing really changes here. Let's just hope that my opponent's draw is slow and I can win in time. Oop. The mulligan button is... Oh, it's not here yet. Okay. No, I see. I can't use it because I accidentally drew a card. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, hold on. So I don't want this Forge, and I don't want the seal. So I draw 2. Okay, go ahead. Okay, I cannot do anything. Okay, I have a lot of Echo Sacrifices, but I don't really have anything I can actually... hold on. I could actually use Sprite Burst now to potentially stop a point from happening. That would be kind of nice. All right, let's try that. Because if this works, it's going to buy me a full turn, which would be a huge deal. So, all right, let's do this. And this. So I think my opponent will probably be able to score 1 point here, but it might be hard for them to score 2 points. Yeah, so this will score 1, and then I guess if they have guards, they can score another. Maybe I needed to just put both sprites on one battlefield. Instead, like, it was too greedy. Yeah, all right. I should have just stacked one side. That's probably going to cost me the game, but we won't find out for a while. Oh, all right, Wages of Pain. This is a 4, though. God, that's really annoying. Okay, if this is guards, well, I mean, they have the Azir, so it kind of doesn't even matter. Probably it's Hidden Blade. I could accelerate an Echo to try to stop them from scoring points, but I don't really like that idea. Maybe if I had a seal, I'd feel a little bit better about it. So the plays I'm considering is Wages of Pain, this thing, forcing them to use Hidden Blade, and then I get a gold, then they'll probably accelerate their Azir here. And then I'm also going to play Lux alongside that. And then maybe the turn after that I can accelerate the Echo and kill the Azir. Or the other play is just play Lux and play Soaring Scout. Then it's going to be kind of tough for me to actually stop them from scoring at any point. I'll do this Wages of Pain play. Yeah. So they get 2 cards. And then I play my Lux. Do I play my Lux? I could just play my Soaring Scout and my Shadow's Call instead. I think I'd rather play Lux, though. Maybe this is bad. But I want to start getting the energy from Lux. It seems like it'll pay for itself. Yeah. Huh. There's Ruination. So if they have a Rise, this won't do anything. I have 11. Could go Accelerate Echo, kill Azir, then sacrifice it, and start doing more stuff. That seems kind of nice. So 1 gold, 1 rune, Accelerate Echo. Go here. Then sacrifice. Float 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Channel a rune. Draw 2. All right, so now what are we looking at? So they're going to need another accelerate unit to score this, and then maybe the ruination will be good on the turn after that, is kind of what I'm hoping for. I could also just like echo here as well. It seems a little hard to pull that off, though. I more runes in play. So I think I just draw some cards now. So I play Soaring Scout, and then I have floating runes. So use the energy there, Soaring Scout, then tap this for Shadow's Call on Soaring Scout. Draw 2. It's nice to... oh, that's perfect. That actually kills this thing. So yeah, so one option is Stupefy plus Wages of Pain kills this. And then they need exactly a rise to score 2 points. And then it's going to be kind of not that good of a turn, and maybe I can get back in it with Echo or Ruination on the turn after that. Yeah, I kind of like that. Plus I get a gold. So I'll Stupefy this. Wages of Pain. Gold. And I will also play Downstage Dramatics. Okay, there's a seal. So I'm going to go up to 12 runes next turn. One of them will be tapped. They do have a rise, okay. Okay, this dies. Get a rune. So now I can Ruination. Having 3 Sumpworks map at this point in the game is not ideal, I would say. So if I Ruination, I'll lose to another Arise. If I Accelerate Echo, then I mean, I think I still would lose to Arise, probably. Maybe that's not true. Like, yeah, because no, Arise. So either I can't, I mean, I guess I could go like Echo here, then like sacrifice an Echo here, or maybe the other way around. Then if I do that, then Arise will not, no, Arise would still kill me because they would equip Brutalizer and attach Soul Sword to the same guy, and then it would be 6, and then the other one would go to the side without Echo. So that doesn't really make sense. I think it's better to use Ruination because I want my Echoes to do a combo turn, but I could just use Echo Sacrifice now to just get a little boost because I don't really have anything. I have 13 energy. I don't have anything useful to do with the 4 extra energy. But it's also going to be tough to get anywhere on the turn after that. I think I'll just rip the Ruination and hope I draw something. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wait. Yeah. So hope I just draw like a Downstage Dramatics or something. Time Warp. Okay, not exactly what I had in mind. All right, so I passed the turn now. I hope they like score 1 point. Then I can use my Sumpworks maps. Now they have another Arise. Oh no, what is this? Ash. Oh shit, okay. That's really annoying. Oh, they took Time Warp? I don't care about Time Warp at all. Okay, that seems like they probably have a Rise. No, but why didn't they play a Rise then? Maybe they were afraid of something, but they probably shouldn't have been. So I could either just use Promising Future, but giving my opponent access to their top 5 cards seems dangerous. I think I'd rather just use Echo Sacrifice and try to draw something nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Echo. 1. Sacrifice. So float 5. Draw 2. Channel a rune. And this is tapped. The rest of these are untapped. Okay, I've drawn Downstage Dramatics and Stupefy. So that's at least some card draw that I can use. 1, 2. Sure would be nice if I had a unit in play. So I haven't used any forges yet, and I've only used 1 scout. So if I can find one of those, I could use Shadow's Call. Stupefy your Ash. Stupefy Ash again. Okay, I guess I can cast Time Warp. I'd go down to 8 runes, then back up to 10. It'll draw me a card and another card for my turn. Seems like I don't really have anything better going on, so yeah, I'll do that. One, two, three, four. Draw. Remove. And then untap everything. Channel 2. Draw a card. There's Sacrifice. So this is untapped. So if I go Echo Sacrifice, I will have 4 energy floating plus 10, so 14 energy available. Not sure how I'm going to get through the rest of my deck, though. It seems like I should start with the bird and Shadow's Call. And there's Forge and Progress Day. So now I could go Echo Sacrifice and then maybe cast Progress Day after that. I think my 2 Echoes are on the bottom of my deck, though. So maybe I can get there with Promising Future somehow. Yeah, or I could just rip Progress Day and hope that they don't have a haste card. think I'm gonna need all the energy from the Echo thing, so I'm just gonna rip the Progress Day and pray. All right. Go. Okay. That's not a haste card. Yep. Okay. Get another turn. I think I might win. This is kind of crazy. Progress Day plus Echo is enough to draw the, or plus Sacrifice is enough to draw the rest of my deck here. So this bird dies, I don't actually get anything. So ideally, I would like to not have to spend the 6 energy on Progress Day, so I can go, I can just go Echo Sacrifice right now. I guess I can forge some sacrifices back in. That seems like probably a good place to start, and then maybe Promising Future is going to hit 1 Echo, and then, yeah, I think that's what I should probably start with. Although that's going to put me down a rune compared to just not playing Promising Future. So that's a little tough. So I could just go like Forge, Shadow's Call. Could just play Progress Day right now. And then Echo Sacrifice, or probably the other order, I guess. Or I guess it doesn't quite work in the other order. Okay, I think I maybe have a solution in mind. Let's see if it works. They could also defy something at some point, so we got to keep that in mind. So I'm going to sack my Forge and hit select multiple cards. Sacrifice, sacrifice. Shadow's Call, I guess. 2 deck, random order to bottom. Okay, maybe putting the Shadow's Call is a mistake. I don't know if this is going to cost me, but we'll find out. And then I'm going to go Seal, Echo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Sacrifice. 2 deck bottom. Float 4. Untap everything. Channel 1. Draw 2. Okay, Retreat is good. That'll get me an extra rune. So now I can Progress Day. That'll draw 5, including everything that's not the Echoes. So that's not enough. So I need to use... Wait, sorry. Everything that's not Sacrifice, Sacrifice, Shadow's Call. No, there's 1 Echo left. So yeah, if I draw that Shadow's Call, I won't have a Sacrifice. That'll be annoying. But I don't have enough mana for that anyway, so I need to use Promising Future to get the Echo out of my deck, I think. All right, so let's... let's do this. All right, so I have to recycle a rune, get Echo, promising future in the graveyard, and then I draw. There's sacrifice. Okay, great. So I want to Shadows Call my recruit. Okay, draw 2. And then, yeah, I should be good now. So then I'm going to retreat the recruit. And then I'm going to sacrifice Echo. To deck bottom. Oh, I still have 4 more energy that I was floating that I forgot about. So that's good. Yeah, you're dead. So I have another Echo, another sacrifice, another Forge. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these games do not have very satisfying endings, I would say, but yeah, I'm actually really surprised I was able to get that one. That seems like a big uh, you know, check mark in Lux's favor. Like if you can beat an aggressive deck like this Azir deck that really scores points very well, yeah, I mean, I thought this would be one of the biggest weaknesses of the Lux deck, and it seemed like it worked out. So, yeah, yikes. Maybe they should have banned Echo. Let's see. We'll see how match 3 goes. All right, here for match 3, and it looks like I have another dream matchup here. I got the Sivir Aurora, another deck that just is really horrible at scoring points fast, and that's the only thing that can really stop my deck. So, yeah, just a really good situation for me. All I have to do is draw my whole deck, and then I win. So, what's the worst they can do to me? Play Sivir next turn and start scoring? My draw does seem to be pretty bad. I'll give them that. Oh, okay, that helps. So, I was gonna have to play Lux, but sort of seems like I should play Lux anyways, because then I'll be able to Shadows Call it the next turn. Because I think like they can't really kill Lux. They're gonna have to it's gonna take them one more turn to put an Elder Dragon in play. So Lux is gonna survive, and then I'll be able to use Lux with Shadows Call, and seems like that ought to be okay. That's pretty annoying. If I were them, I would probably take Progress Day. But I do have a lot of card drawing in my hand, so not the end of the world. Every turn that they don't start scoring points is just another turn that I have to develop my runes and draw more cards, and it's just going to get worse and worse for them. So, like, really they want to put this Sivir in play, but it'll take them off of Aurora, so they kind of can't. So they're not going to score a point this turn, and they're not going to score a point next turn either. Okay, they got Treasure Trove, Pack of Wonders going. They can draw a bunch of cards and ramp a bunch of runes, but where are they going? All right, they got another Sabotage. That is kind of good. They can hit the Shadow's Call or the Downstage Dramatics. Presumably, if they're going to play an Elder Dragon next turn, they should take Shadow's Call. Because it's just more efficient. I'm going to hit my Lux. They took Sacrifice. Okay, I guess that also is reasonable. Time Warp. Okay. Let's just do Shadow's Call first. Because I feel like this Lux is definitely going to die. And I want, like, if I draw Progress Day, I probably just want to play that. Downstage Dramatics, draw 2. So now, if I play a bird, they might hit it with Elder Dragon, which would actually be really annoying because I have Shadow's Call, but I also drew Shadow's Call Sacrifice, so I can just play Echo Shadow's Call Sacrifice instead. So I think it's okay to play the bird. This is going to get to the point where I can't see their cards. Okay, there's Elder Dragon. So let's see if they want to kill the bird or not. Okay, they do. Okay, Lux is dead. I think my hand is bad enough that I need to just do this. float 2, untap everything, channel 1, draw 2. Now I have 11 energy and 10 runes. So, I mean, I don't really want to recycle a rune, but also my opponent's at 0 points. I have plenty of time, so I'll just play a progress day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a seal. That would have been nice to get it before I played progress day, but that's all right. And then I'll just play this, I guess. Draw 2. And play Stupefy. Draw 1. Pass. So we're seeing like my opponent is doing quite a few disruptive plays. They've sabotaged me 3 times now, but they don't have a clock. So it just doesn't matter. Like, I'm going to just get to the bottom of my deck, get these cards back that got sabotaged. So, like, whatever they're doing is just does not matter. So they're going to score 2 this turn, though. I could play Ruination next turn. Their next 2 cards are Flurry of Blades and Mind Splitter. Yeah, all good. Okay, they play that. That's fine. So they're 2. I can just play a bunch of Sumpworks maps and draw more cards. I'm gonna get Mind Splittered next turn, so that would kill the Ruination. I think it actually does make sense for me to play this Ruination, because it's gonna slow down their scoring quite a bit. There's like no way they can score any points next turn, and then they'll have to, like, it might even be hard for them to score 2 on the turn after that. So the question is, do I play the bird before or after? Okay, I think I should wait and see what I draw, because if I draw Forge, I think I'd much rather play the Forge, because I don't want to risk having all 3 of my Forges get discarded. And, oh wait, sorry, 1 Forge got sabotaged, not discarded. So maybe that doesn't actually make any sense. I guess they could hard bargain as well as something to think about. So maybe I should try to play around that. Yeah, it does sort of seem like That's kind of a risk. Let's just do this. All right, so there's 2 forges there. But yeah, there is one on the bottom of my deck, so I don't think I need to worry about getting all of them discarded somehow. Probably they're just going to have to discard the Ruination. So I think I just play my Sumpworks maps. Oops, I played one that was not revealed. Should have played the revealed ones. And I guess I want to play this Stupefy too. Okay, I'm actually gonna play this seal as well because they're about to hold the paper tree. Go. Paper tree. Both get a rune. I draw 2 cards. I draw 4 cards actually. So they're gonna do Treasure Trove, Pack of Wonders, draw their Mind Splitter. Maybe they can discard 2 of my cards. Seems like I don't care that much. Okay, they're not gonna do it. They're just gonna flip the Mind Splitter. This is sort of like, obviously they would have done this if they didn't know their top card was Mind Splitter, so it's a little silly, but it's okay. I'll give it to them. Digging Time Warp. Okay, that's not a card I especially had plans for. All right, so I could Ruination now, or I could just start playing my Echo Sacrifice loop. There's 1 sacrifice in my hand, 1 in my graveyard. I think 1 at the bottom of my deck from being sabotaged. So Hard Bargain is still something worth watching out for, I think. Although they discarded my 3rd Time Warp. I don't know, it's a little ridiculous if they have Hard Bargain, but seems like I should start with Echo. And then, is it Shadow's Call first or just Sacrifice? Um, it's not totally clear to me exactly what I need to accomplish right now, but I'm going to Shadow's Call. Okay, I'll play the Seal. Then I will sacrifice my Echo. Goes to the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Untap everything. And float a 5th energy and a power. Channel Rune exhausted. Draw 2. There's another sacrifice. Perfect. So yeah. This forge. Create a recruit. Then I want to use the forge on double sacrifice. So select multiple cards. Sacrifice, sacrifice. Shadow's Call. To deck bottom. This is dead. Then I will play Echo. 1, 2, 3. Power. 2 more. Then I'll play this again. Floating 8. Untap. 9. Power. Channel. Draw 2. And then I need to draw a little bit more cards. In progress state for the rest of my deck now. I mean, that seems like it's probably fine to do. I'm not sure what gotchas I should look out for, but yeah, whatever. This is fine. Okay, so my opponent understands they are dead. All right, so my opponent is the starting player. Restart with same decks. All right, so hard to really think of what my opponent could possibly do that I would care about. So one possibility is like if they have Elder Dragon and they Flurry of Blades, they could clear all my sprites. Then I don't know, score some points. So like I could imagine putting in this these two to kill them, but I think it's better to just put in Ash and turn to dust. And then I can kill their entire hand, I can kill all their Auroras, and then it's like just nothing they're doing really matters that much. And then I just take out these Rally the Troops, I think, because those continue to not really do anything. All right, so now I'm going second, so I want Aspirant's Climb. And then when this Forgotten Monument doesn't really do anything in this matchup, I don't think, but whatever. Alright, so I have Soaring Scout I like. Ruination doesn't seem like I need to keep that really. So I'd probably just get rid of these two, keep the Echo. Okay. Okay, that's not not the best card my opponent could play. If they go like Catalyst into Aurora, that would be kind of good. Also, just like playing this Sivir and start scoring might be good. But I'm really not scared of this Lunar Boon. Alright, so I do need to draw some cards. So let me just start with Shadow's Call on this bird. And then Stupefy the bird. And now I could either play the Forge or I could play another Stupefy and burn a rune or a mana. They're not going to play Elder Dragon next turn, so I think I just play the Forge. Also might as well score a point. Maybe they'll gust my bird and just replay the bird, but okay, play Forge. Recruit. That way, if I draw another Shadow's Call, I have a unit. And I have a unit to target with my Stupefy. Alright, what is this? Sivir Accelerated. Okay, so they're giving up on playing Aurora next turn. That probably means they don't have it in their hand, but or maybe they have a Mobilize here? No? Okay. Probably want to do this in the other order. Usually it makes more sense to see what you draw before you make a commitment like deciding to play Sivir. And okay, they do have the Mobilize. So they can play Aurora next turn. This bird is dead. I channel a rune. Alright, so I got Downstage Dramatics that can draw 2 cards. I only have 7 energy right now. I would rather play a Progress Day, so let me just play a Stupefy right now. And okay, that's not bad. So I'll play this Shadow's Call. Draw 2. And I think I use this. Draw 2 again. Alright, and now I can get a seal, get 2 seals in play at the cost of 1 rune. But I don't really have any reason to do that. Like, I wouldn't be able to play Time Warp next turn if I go down a rune anyways, so... Alright, I think I score with this recruit, because it's just going to die. I have no other plans for it. Worth knowing that Ruination is at the bottom of my deck. They're going over here. That's weird. I don't know why they would rather score. Hello, you have to recycle a rune. Oh, they went too fast. Okay. Baron is actually pretty good. That is going to allow them to score 3 points a turn, potentially. Okay, they did end up recycling a rune. All right, so now I still don't have a sacrifice, which is pretty annoying. Sumpwarp's map is going to go super hard, though. All right, let's stupefy this. Draw. Um, 2, 3, 4. There's a sacrifice. So now, I think I play the seals and the bird and the Sumpwork map. And then the bird can get me to 12. It's probably going to die on their turn to Elder Dragon. So, seal, seal, bird, map. Go. Not sure why they're not using that gold. But Sivir now has ganking, so they can go and score another point, which I would be totally happy for them to do because I have Sumpwork's map. I don't know why this says 8 now. Oh, sorry, it's 8 from Baron. Okay. All right, let's see if they want to kill my bird. Oh no, they got a Mind Splitter. Okay, that's pretty annoying. They can take my progress day, and then my hand is kind of garbo, but I have a lot of time warps that I can cycle at least. Also, they won't be able to kill me next turn. They can only go up to 8. If I were them, I would take progress day. They took sacrifice though. Okay. So my turn. Okay, there's another progress day. So I can suicide the bird. I have 12 runes. Time warp. Draw 2, go again. I would get severely owned by Hard Bargain if I do that. Seems like it might be worth doing, though. I mean, the other play I could make is Progress Day plus Lux. Which would give me enough to play Time Warp around Hard Bargain on the turn after that. Which is sort of interesting. But Lux, I mean, Lux will probably die. I mean, I guess maybe they don't have any Elder Dragons in their deck. So maybe it's, yeah, all right, I talked myself into it. Progress Day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I could play double map and draw another 6 cards instead of playing Lux. I mean, I guess they could have like a challenge to punish the Lux play too. Yeah, I think I should just draw the cards because so I have sacrifice, so all I have to do is just draw a few cards and then I'm there. So, all right, go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. Sacrifice goes to the bottom because of sabotage. I draw 2. Annie, okay, is they're going to sabotage me again. I lose my other sacrifice. That's actually pretty annoying. I could just accelerate Echo and slam it into a battlefield, though. Another Baron doesn't do anything. So worth knowing that I have a Ruination that I would hit off this Promising Future. If I were to play that, which would play around Hard Bargain, I guess Abandon is also possible. There's probably not a ton I can do about Abandon. I mean, maybe that's not true. Like I can still just accelerate Echo. So accelerate Echo, go slam into something. Then I get 6 extra mana. And then what? I use that for Progress Day. And then I have drawn everything and I should be good. Yeah, I think that seems like it works. All right, so let's accelerate Echo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 blue. And then go attack over here. Okay. Bottom. Loading 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are all tapped, and then they're all untapped. All right, so now I Progress Day. One floating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's Sacrifice. My last 2 cards are Echo and Sacrifice. Now I slam this bird into here. Now I will, I guess, play my last seal. Oh, these Sumpart Max are dead. Yeah, so I have 12. So I go seal, Echo, 4, 5, Echo, Sacrifice, 2 deck bottom, float 6, get this tapped, draw 2. So my last card is Echo. Now I want to forge back some sacrifices. So sacrifice, sacrifice, Shadow's Call, 2 deck bottom, back this forge, and then just play Echo Sacrifice again, I think. Oh, wait. I would like to get Retreat in. Yeah, so I can play my Forge first. Get a Recruit. And then perhaps I Shadow's Call the Recruit. Draw 2. And then I will Flow to power. Retreat the recruit. Channel a rune. And then play Echo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop. Okay, and then sacrifice Echo. Float 6. And float one more out of power. Channel a rune. Draw 2. Okay. Okay, my opponent has had enough. Yeah. These slow matchups seem extremely free for this Lux deck. Yeah, I'm a little surprised I beat the Azir, but the Ezreal and Sivir matchups have got to be like probably 95% in favor of Lux, maybe even more. You'd have to have just like an absolutely horrible non-functional draw in order to lose, because they just don't have any cards that do anything. Like the only way, like you saw all their sabotages, like putting stuff to the bottom, but like my whole joke is that, I draw my entire deck. I'm just gonna get to those cards again anyways. I don't really need my cards in any particular order. I just need to keep drawing more cards. Like same with other, like Mind Splitter can discard to my trash, but I have all these Forge of the Futures. Like my whole gimmick is recycling my trash. So like this kind of stuff just doesn't really work. So these decks that are built to interact and slow the game down are just totally out of position against Lux. So yeah, if you're tired of losing to Sivir and Ezreal like I am, this Lux deck might be for you. And yeah, like I'm really not very thrilled with this Lux deck existing. I wish that Echo had gotten banned. It's not really very fun gameplay, but it does seem like it's pretty powerful in the right metagame. So yeah, we'll have to see how that shakes out with the Vendetta cards, but definitely something to keep your eye on if you're going to be competing in big tournaments. I think you might have to contend with this Lux deck, or maybe even a different blue-yellow champion could be used for it to get access to best ofs. But I think you'll probably see a decent amount of Lux even at the tournaments where you can't get best of Lux, because there will be a lot of people trying to play for top 64, and this is a pretty good deck, I think. So yeah, all that to say, I cannot believe my first 3-0 of one of these videos is with Lux, by far the deck I hate the most out of everyone that I've played so far. But yeah, here we are. And I think this demonstrates, yeah, the Lux is a good deck and you should consider it. I'm planning to play it in a skirmish this weekend, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but yeah, I'm sick and tired of losing to these Sivir decks. So I love the fact that I can just absolutely shit stomp them. So we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like and subscribe. That'll help the channel, and you'll get notified of my future videos if you like them. So it'll help you too. See you next time.